What's up, everybody?
It's Friday!
It's Friday! Come on!
It's Saturday, Sunday, it's Friday then.
We're back. It's Friday, which means it is Match of the AI. Come on.
Why? Let's go.
This week we have got Game of the Weekend, which, in our opinion, is Aston Villa versus Manchester United.
Before we go on, can I just say, last week I've had so many people say, if you didn't check out last week's show, they're all on YouTube. You can all play them on podcasts as well, on Apple Pod or Spotify. But last week's caveat, Tom, was just excellent.
No, it was a good one, mate. I enjoyed listening to it, and mate, you nailed it on YouTube. It looks great, mate. It looks great. It was good fun.
Yeah, right, let's do it again.
I can say with some certainty, probably not going to be as good as that one actually. But we'll see what the crack is. Let's go through our teams, and then I'll go into the caveat for this week.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, I got Aston Villa this week, and I'm assuming you didn't do the spinner. You were just like, let's not have you Manchester United.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't use the spinner this week, guys. I just decided that I'm going to be Man United for a change. Will's had enough of Manchester United, and I thought I'd get a different spin on it.
I have had enough of Manchester United right now.
So obviously, giving me United had a bit of fun with it. I've come up with like a United, a troll United, where it's just
nice.
A load of players who didn't really do that well at United. Maybe should have done. So we'll kick us off with your first pick for Aston Villa.
Well, I have gone with Mr. Mark Bosnich in goal.
Yeah. So Will sent me his team earlier, and I was like, mate, what are the chances that I had Mark Bosnich in goal as well? But that's fine. I'm happy to swap him out. I put him in his troll because Alex Ferguson once said that he was one of the worst professionals he's ever worked with.
Is that right? I never knew that.
Yeah. True story. And I believe him.
Yeah.
I've gone with another hugely underwhelming goalie, if arguably the worst goalie of all time, certainly for Man United, is Massimo Taibi.
I don't even know who that is.
You should know. He was awful, mate.
I don't even remember him. I've probably just deleted it.
To be fair, yeah, you probably blocked him out.
So my next pick was in defence. I was like, not hugely familiar with the Villa team from way back when, but one thing I do remember is I do remember Paul McGrath. Do you remember him? He was quite a tidy player.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big Paul McGrath. I don't remember him. So I have to look him up. I'm sure he'll show me on the YouTube, mate.
Shows my age right there.
Okay, my next pick. I'm skipping a defender this week. I'm gonna go with Owen Hargreaves, who wasn't the transfer that all the United fans and Mr. Alex Ferguson also wasn't hoping for. Didn't really turn out very well. Which is a shame for Owen.
Really plays on the fact that he played for United there, doesn't he? Right, I've then gone for, I think it was sort of after his successful time at Arsenal, was Mr. Paul Merson. I do remember him slotting into that Aston Villa team for a while. I think he had some fun.
He was all right. He was all right at Villa. He did okay. Yeah. He was on, obviously, his talents were waning a little bit, but he was still producing a little bit of magic here and there. Yeah. He had it.
He was like the kind of orchestrator, wasn't he? He was like very much like Paul Gascoigne with like back end of his career as well, just pinging balls around and not really.
He wasn't doing much running. He wasn't doing much.
It. Yeah.
My next pick is Mr. Juan Sebastian Veron.
Sure.
The Argentinian bowling ball of a head, strange guy, if I'm honest. He's just an odd person. Now I can't see him. He looks like a bit of a Bond villain. But
he does.
I still remember, I'm pretty sure he signed him for like 28 million. Or that might have been Chelsea. I've seen 28, I've got that figure somewhere. But it was a big transfer when it happened. Massive transfer. And didn't see the best of him at all. One of the many, many signings of Manchester United, which
Failed.
More to come. Can't wait for my next pick.
Oh God, I've gone Jack Grealish because I do love him. I think he's a great player, and he really played well for Aston Villa.
Yep, that's where he made his name. His reputation for the calves and the haircut started in Birmingham. It's a place of blood. My next pick is Angel Di Maria.
Oh God, that was.
Yeah, I mean, mate, he's still like, he's only just retired, I think, last summer. What a player, what a career, but not at United. I think he had a couple of good. I think he had a half decent debut, but then after that, just never clicked. Just never clicked for him. Such a shame because, like I say, such a great player.
My last pick is Mr. Dwight York up front. I just had to get a little bit of United in there. So yeah, Dwight York was brilliant for Villa as well.
Yeah, mate. I'm glad you went for him. I expected you to go for him.
Yeah.
Dwight. Last pick for me is Mr. Radamel Falcao. Another fantastic striker. Really great striker. Not for United. But maybe he will be today. So guys, before we get into Match of the AI, I'm just going to remind everybody the rules to Match of the AI. So what we do is, Will and I come up with our two five-a-side teams. We put them into Grok on X. Grok is X's AI machine. We used him last week for the first time, and he was pretty good. So we're going to give him another go.
Pretty good.
Type into Grok, hey, look, these are our teams. Who's the best team? Simulate a match for us, and we'll put in a little caveat as well. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to go. What I've done is, today, as Manchester United are playing against Villa, aka the Villains, I thought I'm gonna give Villa free rein to use their villainous ways to have an effect on this game somehow. I've left it up to Grok. I don't know what's going to happen. I've said, look, they can break as many rules as they want because they're the villains. Let's see how it plays out. I've not got any more information than that. It might just fall on its face, fall on its ass, but we'll see. So, Will, you should have the game in your notes, mate, and you're good to crack on with the first half.
Okay. I do not need to read the date, do I? If it's on the teleprompter, he will read it. Okay. The match starts under a cloud of controversy. Aston Villa, known as the Villains, are out to live up their name with unprecedented tactics. 5th minute. From the outset, Paul McGrath plays rugby rather than football. From the outset, Paul McGrath plays rugby rather than football, tackling Angel Di Maria with no intent on the ball, yet the referee turns a blind eye. 10th minute, Jack Grealish tries a legitimate play, dribbling past Hargreaves, but his shot is easily saved by Massimo Talibi. Taibbi. 15th minute, Dwight York scores for Villa, capitalising on Di Maria's mistake. The goal is dubious as York seems to handle the ball, but again, no call from the referee. Aston Villa 1, Manchester United 0. 20th minute, chaos erupts as minivan speeds onto the pitch. What the? Chaos erupts as a minivan speeds onto the pitch. Radamel Falcao is humorously kidnapped by actors dressed as 1920s gangsters. Play stopped, but the referee laughs it off. To United's dismay. What?
Kidnap Falcao. Mate, you can't. What did it say the ref did? Waves it off.
The referee laughs it off. He's like, oh, that's jokes. 30th minute. With Falcao.
Where's he gone?
He says it's just 30th minute with Falcao temporarily missing. Ron takes a free kick, curling it beautifully, but Mark Bosnich tips it over the bar. 35th minute. Paul Merson, now acting more... Paul Merson, now acting more like a magician. Sorry, this is too hard to read. Paul Merson, now acting more like a magician, seems to distract Taibbi with sleight of hand, allowing York to score again. Protest from United, but the goal stands. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. And that's half time.
What do you mean he's acting like a magician? What he's doing? He's doing party.
He's literally
tricks
just being
to
like,
TV.
"Look over here! Look over here!"
Meanwhile, Dwight York just cruises in and bangs in the second.
Oh, the back of my head, it hurts so much.
Okay, right. Here we go. Second half. 46th minute. The second half begins with Falcao, who has escaped the kidnappers, returning to applause. However... just comes
Sneaky!
Back.
Sneaky Falcao!
Everyone. However... The mood shifts when Grealish blatantly trips Hargreaves in the box. No penalty given. 50th minute. Di Maria, inspired by the injustice, weaves through Villa's defence, but his shot hits the post. Veron follows up, but he's thwarted by Bosnich. 55th minute. The referee, feeling a glare from Alex Ferguson in the stands, suddenly
What's
sees...
Alex doing there? That's totally unfair. I've never had that. So Alex should have been always present for all of my games then.
He's always there. He's obviously... Alex Ferguson is clearly dismayed by the referee clearly taking bungs from the villains at this point, and he's pissed off about it. Alex Ferguson is pissed off. The referee, feeling the glare of Alex Ferguson, suddenly sees a phantom foul by McGrath on Veron and gives a penalty to Manchester United.
That's ridiculous.
Mate, that is the Ferguson effect, mate. He can just draw penalties with looking pissed off on the sidelines. Di Maria steps up, scores with ease. Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 1. 65th minute. Villa's tactics escalate as Merson accidentally releases a flock of pigeons onto the... What is he up to? What is he up to?
Grok's gone mad.
Did we... was it listening to us when we were talking about him being magic earlier? What the fuck is he?
Oh, yeah.
Releases a flock of pigeons. Villa's tactics escalate as Merson accidentally... Jesus Christ. Accidentally releases a flock of pigeons onto the field, causing mayhem. During this, York scores his hat-trick with another questionable goal. Aston Villa 3, Manchester United 1. 75th minute. United, undeterred, push forward. Hargreaves finds space outside the box, unleashes a thunderbolt into the top corner, reducing the deficit. Aston Villa 3, Manchester United 2. 80th minute. With tensions high, Grealish goes down easily in the box, despite protests.
Oh.
Sorry guys, Isla needs a wee.
Just pause it for a second.
On you. Is that pee on you?
No. Sorry, come here, wash your hands, come here. Wait, come back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Did you hear that?
Is there pee on you?
She sat on the toilet, she's just looking at me like, is there a poo on you? You're the one on the toilet. Why is there pee on me? Of course there's not. Sorry, mate. Where were we? 80th minute. Time running out. With tensions high, Grealish goes down easily in the box. Despite protests, the referee gives another soft penalty. Grealish converts, proving he can still play football amidst the chaos. Aston Villa 4, Manchester United 2. 87th minute. United's spirit isn't broken. Falcao, eager to make up for his earlier ordeal, scores with a header from a corner. Aston Villa 4, Manchester United 3. 90th minute. In a game filled with drama, Di Maria finds redemption.
No.
Scoring a dramatic equaliser with a stunning volley from outside the box. Aston Villa 4, Man United 4. 94th minute.
No,
Just
not
when
Fergie
it seemed
times. No,
destined for a draw.
no.
Veron, with the last kick of the game, scores from a free kick, bending it around Villa's wall past the despairing Bosnich. Aston Villa 4, Manchester United 5. And that, my
No.
friends, is full-time. What a game that was.
I've not been. I've done. That's the first time I've been on the receiving end of Fergie time.
I mean, I don't know what happened. There was magic tricks.
I don't know what.
There was a. I mean, at least one penalty. There was a lot of penalty chat. I don't know what happened. I blanked out, man.
There was a kidnapping. There was magicians. There were pigeons.
Yeah, mate. What a game! What a game!
That was
5-4.
fantastic.
Thanks, everybody. That was Match of the AI on this fine Friday evening. Good luck this weekend in game week 7, everybody. We'll be back next week with another episode of Match the AI. Send in your thoughts. Let us know what you thought of the show. If you've got any ideas for next week's Match the AI, let us know. Will, bye, mate.
Bye, guys. See you next week.
Bye, everyone. That's a wrap. Hit the music. Friday.
Oh, God, I need a shower.